Hey everybody, Arma here, Chi Skills, and today we're looking at standing Qigong with the elements fire, water, air and earth. A great way of learning how to work with energy and how to balance yourself out. So, let's begin. Standing with the elements, great way to expand your standing practices. We know the normal standing, right? The pole standing exercises. And these are a little bit different, but they're gonna help your Qigong like crazy. So, let's begin with fire element. Okay, I have this tree here, and I first tune into life force energy, as always, right? That's the most important thing, because we're gonna swing this energy to the element, okay? So I start with breathing into the stretch of the fascia, go to the energy body, and from there, I point my direction on a part of the tree, and I gently push the energy towards that point. Expanding all the joints, expanding the energy, which is of course part of the fire element. It's expanding. And gently stretch. So it's not that much physical, it's mostly energy. And I'm pushing that out gently. I do that for a while until I feel that everything's becoming warmer and expansive. And then from there I move into the water element. I point my fingers towards this point and I gently pull on this point physically, pulling the joints open, having my attention on this part of the joint, and I start pulling away from this point. But then I start noticing the energy, of course, which is pulling back gently. And after a while you can feel this coolness. Just gently hold that for a couple of minutes until you have that effect. And from there I can move to air element. I don't need the tree anymore. From there I open the chest, open the lungs, and I move my gravity point upwards to the chest. I raise my palms to the sky, and now I start gently rise this energy above all the joints, making it lighter, 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 until I get this floating effect where my heels are becoming pretty light now, like they're a little bit raised off the floor, but only just a little bit, raising this energy. And after a couple of minutes, when I have this effect, I turn it around, bring my palms towards the ground. See, I sit a little bit more in my standing position, and from there I bring the energy down. Let it sink and give it over to gravity. There's this feeling of heaviness, connection to the ground, sinking into the ground. That's all of the four elements, okay? So once you get the feeling of this a little bit, you can play in between the two extremes, which are, the two extremes are the fire and the water, and then you have the air and the earth. So what I can do now is that I push out with the fire element towards this point, hold it for maybe a minute, make sure that I relax into this feeling, relax into this expansive energy. And if I've done that for a while, I start pulling and go into the water. A little bit shorter time now, so I can move between these energies a little bit quicker and train myself in switching between the two. Fire again for a while, and then back to water again. Same with air and earth. I start with air, raise the energy, bring it up to the chest. Do that for a while, maybe a minute or so, until I'm really into this feeling. And then I switch to earth and start grounding. Bring the energy downwards, giving it over to the earth. Okay, so these elements come out of Hermetic training. And I have a huge passion for Hermetic training. And the first stages of Hermetic training are all about balancing yourself out, right? Coming to some sort of equanimity. And we do that with the elements. Well, let's take a look at what these elements stand for, right? So this fire element, this expansion, that stands for willpower. The water element, more contracting, is all about feelings and intuition. And if we have this air element, it's all about communication and intellect, information, artistic expression, things like that. And when we come with our feet on the ground in the earth element, we're coming into our consciousness and here and now. And the earth element sums up all these elements together. Well, balancing these elements out give you all these qualities, right? You have all these qualities of willpower, feeling, intellect, and being here, present, and getting things done. So we're going to do a lot of more videos about element training. And well, I hope you like this one. And good luck with your practice. It's so much fun when you learn how to switch between these energies. It's just great stuff. You feel like a superhero. Okay? So, okay, like and subscribe. And if you've already done so, thank you very much and see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.